Welcome. You have joined Pray
to stay in the race.
As we share scriptures, testimonies,
and prayer with
encouragement.
To be bold, be
strong, for our Lord
God is with you.
Remember
to stay in the race. Hi, I'm LaTanya Boyce with Pray to Stay in the Race, and I thank you for tuning into our podcast. Well, we had an awesome workshop in Chaparral and here in Alamogordo, and I want to share and show some of those highlights. You know, Romans 8 over throughout 25-28, he tells us that all things truly work together for the good of those that love, called by his purpose, and it's all about him. And so I'm thanking each of you that's been a part, that you could see various local businesses and resources, places where you're able to go to get help. This was about nurturing, love, and it was all of the educators, parents, and caregivers coming together, working side by side. We had people coming from Albuquerque and Mescalera and Chaparral, and it was just a great time. And so I pray that you be blessed by this and know that there is always a way out and there's always help. It's just looking up to the author and finisher of your faith, and he will direct you right where you need to go. Well, this is LaTanya Boyce, and be blessed as you watch an episode of highlights of our Valentine's Day weekend, where we were in Chaparral on the 13th of February and Alamogordo on the 14th of February. And so be blessed, receive, and apply all these items to your life, because this is the day that the Lord has made.
Is a child's developing capacity to be able to express, manage, and experience emotions. End of a 12-hour day and comes home and baby still needs a shower. Still needs a bath. And, from there, what dad needs to kind of also keep in mind is that baby, this bath time routine means the world to the baby. And so really thinking about, okay, I've had such a stressful day. I had a 12-hour workday. The car broke down. I need to do that little fish video to help myself calm down before I give baby a bath, so that we were both enjoying this experience. So really thinking about, as this comes up for you, what are some of the favorites that you have with your child? Like, thinking about that, do you have books that you read to your child, and do they ask for that to be over and over again, even if you're in the classroom setting? Like, children, they'll love the story, but it's more than just the story. It's the voices that you're doing. It's the snuggle time. And I'm almost about to start crying too, because she's been crying for a long time. So I just decided to play music. Okay, music's not working. My Sharia Moore came on the CD, and she even let out a, and she stopped crying. And that song ended, and she cried again. And then I played it again. And what she trained me to play My Sharia Moore by Stevie Wonder. And it's how she picked that song, but she was just a little one. It's a child's point of view. And I'll use the share example. Sometimes a child might be told, you need to share with your friend. And a child might interpret that as, I am never, ever, ever going to get to play with that toy ever again. And I was having such a great time.
So what's important to remember is that development goes across multiple domains at the same time. And a large part of how we learn that is just interacting with the world. It's social. So this video illustrates really well both hearing, expressive, and receptive language. And you can see both dad and baby are doing it well. Baby is clearly saying nothing real, right? But the parent is pretending like he's actually understanding him. And that's making the child want to try harder and want to interact more. Everything is nonsense. I just love it. But he's trying to keep them included. And so if a kid is 15 months, a parent will say, how does the child get milk if they're hungry? And they say, they go to the fridge and they open it themselves, right? Okay, but we want them to use their words. So now you have to give them options. And you just say, nope, or water. They can't pull, they can't grab, they can't fall on the ground and fall apart. They have to either try to say milk or water. So you just give them options, and they start to realize that, oh, the only way I get what I want is if I use my words, and they'll start to kind of speak. Sometimes parents have a specific fear in mind that's keeping them from pursuing medical. This reminds me of, we had a patient one time, and the child needed to get a type of IV, a long-term IV, and the moms just kept saying no. And so finally I went down and sat down with her, and I was like, I need you to tell me what's going through your head. I need you to tell me how you're seeing this situation. And so it turns out that the mom's brother had just died from the same procedure. And so, yes, there was a totally reasonable thing for her to say no to, but then I could actually go through and explain, well, that's adults and children react different to this, and these are the problems that adults have that wouldn't make them have problems. Like, we got to talk through it from a medical perspective, and then we got to talk through it from an emotional perspective. If you are an older person and go kiss a newborn baby, they can contract some different diseases, and we do want to protect them from that.
I'm sure how many people out there that have new babies know about it.
Yeah, and the problem is it's hard to push parents to understand that, because most newborn babies, even if they get kissed, do fine. And it's just that 1 in a million that do really bad that we're trying to advocate for, that since 999,000 did well, it's hard for people to understand that. I get kids to not cough on each other, which is easier said than done, but working on and not coughing on other kids.
It's going to be focusing on social emotional development, which is not a set of behaviors to manage, but it's a brain building process that unfolds through relationships, co-regulation, and everyday interaction.
Thank you, I do. And you know what would make me feel a whole lot better? She goes, what? And she goes, oh, I can do that.
But you know, they're so attuned, and they, you know, you don't even think about that they pick up on that, as far as, you know, they know I need to have my coffee in the morning. You know,
Oh, they actually do.
but you know, things like that. It's very nice, and they're honest. Their honesty is what I love the most, because it either cracks you up or it keeps you grounded. Mirror neuron system helps children interpret facial expressions and emotional cues, which is why I kind of ask you to kind of make faces. And I make a lot of faces when I have kids. I don't know if you can see that. Because it cracks them up. And it breaks, you know, it helps too for me. It helps because I'm a little bit taller than they are. So I'm not that much taller, but if I make facial expressions, that breaks the ice. And then when that ice is broken, that's my cue to step in and start building that trust that I'm an adult. I don't really act like an adult, but at some point I will be the adult. But you know, we have to build that relationship. Did I ever let them cry it out? No, I didn't. Eventually I did, but not on the first year of life. Because that's their time to know that if I cry, is somebody gonna be there for me? Like, they don't know that. I mean, we know as adults, like, if I say help, maybe somebody will hear me, but they don't know that. So for us to respond in a timely manner to a child crying builds a lot of trust between the caregiver and the child at that very young age will know, even as infants, that my cry elicits a behavior from an adult, and usually it's a positive one on their end, on the child's end.
Play is the ultimate equalizer. And I taught pre-K in Albuquerque for 13 years, and I've had children who were monolingual Spanish speakers, and then children who were monolingual English speakers. And these children played and were best friends. And they couldn't understand each other, their languages, they spoke different languages, but you know what? It didn't matter because play was the ultimate equalizer.
At the bottom of these like jump recipes, when you check it out, it says ways to adapt for the child's age. So there's like the ABs, you're gonna point, you're gonna name objects while you're going for the walk, you're gonna touch the plant, smell the flowers, and for the toddlers, they can have them pick them up. There's also a section for preschoolers, and I think that would be like a good way to incorporate that 14-year-old. I know my daughter's 11. She plays with my younger daughter who's 5 a lot, and a lot of the time what she does is she's kind of like the teacher, you know what I mean? And they love taking on that responsibility of like, I'm in charge, let me show you. And kids are just gravitate to those older kids because they want to learn from them. So it's good to kind of incorporate a lot of different activities that all children of all ages can do because they learn from each other.
If a principal comes in or somebody comes in and what are they learning, we've got to be able to say exactly what they're learning, right? We've got to be like, oh, this little one right here is learning self-regulation. Oh, this little one right here is learning cause and effects. You know, they're figuring out, I do this and then do this. Oh, wow. So they're learning science over here. They're learning math over here. So those are the things that are important about play. And I think that a lot of times people don't understand how powerful play is, right? And the research. And there's a lot of research on play, but people don't really know the research or they don't understand it. They think the child needs to be doing a worksheet to be learning. And worksheets are, nobody goes to worksheets. So, you know, we want children to be playing with real things that they can see, that they can build, that they can create. That is so important.
Hi, I'm Latanya, and so I was with Chaparral Crew on February 13th, and that is where Dr. Ashley Turak, she was the speaker, and these are some of the people that were here, so I'm going to let them say something. We'll start with Yolanda. Yolanda, what did you like about last night? And they may be speaking in Spanish.
A mí me gustó la clase que nos dieron. Nos sirve bastante para trabajar con nuestras familias, nuestros niños, jóvenes y todos los de la comunidad. Y vamos a pasar la voz para que sigan asistiendo a esos entrenamientos tan importantes para que lleguen a un desarrollo adecuado a todos nuestros niños. Gracias.
Mi nombre es Margarita Rocha y vengo de Chaparral y quiero dar las gracias a la coalición de 100% Otero y también decirles que no se olviden de aquella parte del condado, que Chaparral también es Otero, para que nos sigan llevando programas para allá.
Buenas tardes, gracias por la invitación. Mi nombre es María E. Delgado y yo soy de Chaparral, Nuevo México y vivo en Otero y espero que estas clases que están dando aquí también las presenten allá en Chaparral, en nuestra comunidad y eso me ha servido mucho para el aprendizaje y poder trabajar mejor cada día con los niños y muchas gracias. Thank you so much.
Gracias.
Hola, mi nombre es Carla Dancheski. Soy de Chaparral, soy caregiver y mamá de un niño especial. Gracias por hacer este tipo de entrenamientos. Es muy buena información, muchas emociones Atendí el de Chaparral ayer, me encantó y gracias por traerlos a la comunidad, por todo el esfuerzo que hacen y espero que traigan muchos más y gracias de nuevo.
Okay, well, I just had to come and gather with some of the people that were in Chaparral. It was probably going to be in Spanish, but that's okay. But I wanted you to hear, well, these were 2 door prize winners. They both won a door prize. And so we'll start here with Mama. What is your name and what do you want to say about our workshop last night in Chaparral?
Ok, bueno, mi nombre es Graciela Calderón. Yo tengo cuidado de niño en casa, soy proveedora. Ayer asistimos a una clase en Chaparral que fueron a asistirnos y ahora venimos hasta acá porque para mí ha sido muy interesante aprender de estas clases porque pues es importante ayudarles a los niños, aunque no sean de nosotros, estar atentos a sus necesidades y nos ha gustado mucho la clase. Mi esposo es un acompañante que me acompañó, pero le ha gustado la clase.
Praise God. And what do you want to say? Introduce you.
Okay, no más. Tu nombre.
Mi nombre es Lucino Calderón, soy esposo de Graciela. Vine a la orientación con ella a la clase, me gustó, está muy bonita, muy bien. Me gustó la clase. Vengo a acompañarla a mi señora que en su trabajo que tiene ella de guardería.
Well, we thank you both for coming, and we pray that we helped you do something. What do we have?
The Chaparral.
This is
Yeah, the leader.
Can you say your name? Can you say your name? What's your name?
My name is Ezra.
And did you like all the food and everything? Hey, did you color? Were you in the room coloring last night? A big old board?
No.
You weren't in that room then. Well, we thank you for coming, okay? All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hola, buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Jessica. Soy de la comunidad de Chaparral. Tengo 4 años trabajando en cuidado infantil. Me encantan los niños y de verdad aprecio a 100% Otero desde la primera vez que conocí de ustedes. Me ha llenado mucho, me ha ayudado bastante en todos sus entrenamientos, los talleres. He tratado de asistir a todo lo que puedo y la verdad me enriquece mucho y me fortalece para el trabajo y las interacciones con los niños. Lo aprecio mucho y gracias. Que sigan trabajando en bien de la comunidad.
So here with me I have Liz Martinez and I have Rosario Dick. And they are going to share a little bit. They were 2 of our presenters with 100 Otero. And we know that you watching all the highlights, we know that you were blessed. And I'm going to let each of them say something about what they thought today was.
I guess, thank you so much, LaTanya. I want to just say that today was just filled with so much engagement of all the participants. We had parents here, we had early childhood providers here, and it was just such a great day, great energy, and lots of just real excitement about talking about love and relationships and child development. And I don't know, I personally am walking away feeling energized. How about you?
Oh, yes, very. You could definitely feel the love. It's Valentine's Day, and it's a lot of nurturing that was going on all day and a lot of learning. And it was a very positive environment. It was a good turnout. And we are all eager to go back and celebrate Valentine's and at the same time practice what we learned today in our respective fields.
And we did some great networking today, too.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Well, I just wanted to say to Alamogordo, Otero County, that whoever watches these highlights of the workshops that we've had in Chaparral and here in Alamogordo, I know you're going to see and be blessed even more. So with me over here, we have the 2 last presenters. And what did you speak on?
We spoke on the joy of play, how important play is. We think children should be playing and so should adults. And play is healing, it is powerful, and it can be transformational. So we really encourage you to play with your little ones. Take the time, get down on your knees, get down on your bottom and play with the little guys.
And give us your name one more time and your title.
My name is Janelle Garcia Cole, and I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I am the Associate Director of the Family Development Program.
And then over here we had Tamara. Tamara, what did you think about everything? And give us all your info.
Oh my goodness, this was a beautiful day, just filled with amazing people from the community, right? All the professionals, the families that came out. We're happy that you were here. Me and Janelle are so happy, and we feel privileged to be a part of this. And we love this community. You will see more of us. And yeah, we loved being here, and we thank both of you guys for making us a part of it.
And so I wanted to ask Christine, I said, okay, I got to ask Christine. So how do you think it came out with us mixing everybody up? The educators, the parents, the caregivers?
I think it was great. I think it was wonderful for the parents and caregivers to hear from the child care providers and vice versa. I think it was a wonderful day for all of those that love children and support children in our community.
Well, we just wanted to say thank you. And it's not the end. I don't think it's the end. No.
We're not saying goodbye. We're saying see you later.
I just wanted to say thank you so much to having me out to Chaparral, Alamogordo, and Mescalero. Just love being with you guys. Thank you special to Christine and to Latanya. Had a great time talking, and hope we get to do it again. It's wonderful.
So there's one thing that I say to my podcast group, and if we could say that on the count of 1, 2, 3.
Stay in the race.